Well, that's a really good question. I get that question a lot in emails and on Facebook. And what works for me is stimulation. Immediately picking up a book that I love, that always makes me want to go to the computer and write. It can be a popular novel like The Godfather or The Other Side of Midnight, or it can be a classic like Tolstoy's War and Peace. But dipping into those narratives, it always excites me and makes me want to write. And I read that kind of material until I get through the writer's block. Sometimes movies do it. If I watch the movie Immortal Beloved about Beethoven's life, about the difficulties he encountered as a composer and a musician, this almost always stimulates me. TV shows can do the same thing, especially if there's a strong narrative drive, if there's a lot of storytelling in the TV series, which there usually is. That will excite me and get me to write. It can be very unlikely things. I know when I was writing my book, Christ the Lord, The Road to Cana, which was basically a biblical novel about Jesus Christ, it actually helped me a lot creatively to watch the film Amadeus, which was about Mozart. And I've always found that a very exciting film, a very stimulating film, and it's about the creative process. And I would kick back after writing and I would turn on Amadeus and I would get flooded with all these spectacular, beautiful images and this beautiful music, and that would really help me to have the creative juices flowing. I think that's the answer for writer's block. The other thing you do with writer's block is you write through it. You just sit there and you write. And you may feel like you're faking it. You may feel like you're forcing it. And you may be. But you keep writing until the stuff begins to flow again, until suddenly you're into your story, you want to know what happens next, and you feel really excited to keep going with it. I think either of those things can work very well. And what you choose to stimulate you is, of course, entirely personal.